What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sports and Shtuff. Your host, Vince, Will, and Ryan here. Eric, our producer, in the background. We're going to get into the Final Four and the championship game. We're excited to bring to you the rest of our analysis and thoughts. We're trying to get this to you before the game starts. So here we go. Let me share my screen here, and let's get into it. First game, we got Alabama against Arizona, Elite Eight. I'm going to pass this off to Will, and he's going to give us his initial thoughts.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I think Alabama probably has the best shot to win in this game. Obviously, when you get to these games, they're so good and the teams are so good that it's just kind of a pick 'em. And Alabama, I think, just has the better all-around team in this one. Arizona has kind of played in the weaker conference all year, and Alabama is just coming in playing really hot. Obviously, they've had some distractions to deal with, but they've kind of played through everything. So, yeah, I'm going to take Bama.
All right. Next game, we got Houston and Texas. Two Texas teams matching up. And of course, Final Four and the championship both are also in Houston. I like Texas in this game. Texas is very well rounded. They've been playing really well. They're going to make a great run in this tournament. Get to the championship game, I think. We'll get to that when we get there. But I like them coming out of this region from the very beginning when we first talked about the bracket when it came out. And Houston, a little bit wounded. They're going to have their best player back, and they're also a very well-rounded team with a really good defense. But Texas's offense, along with Texas's great defense, I think is the reason why they're going to be able to win and outshoot Houston. Houston struggles at shooting efficiency, so I like Texas here. Next, we got Duke and Marquette. I'm going to pass this over to Ryan and let us hear what he has to say.
Duke Marquette's definitely going to be a tough game. I mean, I'd probably say I like Marquette here. I know Duke's pretty good at rebounding. Overall, they've been pretty good so far to end the season, going into March Madness here. I think they're definitely going to be trying to make a deep run here, but I'm going to take Marquette.
Golden Eagles upsetting the Blue Devils, even though it's not really an upset because of the 2 seed.
But mascot-wise, I think the Blue Devils should win.
Exactly. That's where my mind was. Let's go with that. Last game here, Kansas Gonzaga, Elite Eight. I like Gonzaga here. They're number 1 overall in scoring, points per game, and offensive efficiency and field goal percentage. And Kansas hasn't seen a team like Gonzaga's offense. They've played some good teams, and they're a very well-rounded team, and they're very well coached by Bill Self. And I think he'll have his team fired up and inspired to play, coming back from the hospital, making a deep run, trying to go back-to-back. However, Gonzaga is going to have something to say about that. I like Gonzaga here. Ryan and Will, do you have any additional thoughts you'd like to add?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all like Gonzaga, unless I'm mistaken, but it really comes down to in a close game, Kansas really can't hit the free throws, and Gonzaga can score a lot. Obviously, Kansas can score a lot too, but really they have trouble defending. So that's just something to look out for. I do like Gonzaga, though.
Zags. What about you, Ryan?
I mean, despite being a Jayhawks guy,
Rock chalk.
I'm probably going to go Gonzaga here. I mean, you guys gave some pretty good reasons, so I'll just piggyback.
All right. Final Four. This is where the games get really tight. It's almost like you're doing some pick'em games here. Close to even spreads, I feel like. Vegas makes these odds. So, Alabama Marquette. I think Marquette has this game, and I'll give you a couple reasons why. Tyler Kolek, the Big East Player of the Year, great facilitator of the basketball. He can move around, get to open spots, a lot of backdoor cuts with this team. They like to make a lot of backdoor cuts and move, and they pass it around the perimeter. Alabama plays a really aggressive defense, so it's going to be tight, and Marquette is going to be challenged. Marquette, because they can pass the ball so efficiently, can break the press. They can move it around greatly, and Alabama is going to get caught being overly aggressive, and they're going to leave some open outside shots, and Marquette can shoot the ball really well from the outside. And Tyler Kolek plays like Steve Nash, where he can shoot the ball as well as pass it really well, but they have a lot of other good shooters too. But him being the leader and the facilitator is going to lead Marquette to victory. Even though Alabama is really good, they're the number 1 overall seed, Marquette is going to eke this one out. So give me Marquette. Ryan, Will, if you disagree with me, let me know.
I mean, I definitely think Brandon Miller on Alabama is probably going to be a problem for him here. I mean, he's going to be really hard to stop. I think Marquette, I mean, they're pretty good handling the ball. I think that they're going to cause a lot less turnovers than Alabama, even though Alabama probably won't turn the ball over too much. But I think overall Marquette's shooting's just a little bit better, so I'm probably going to go with them.
Will?
Yeah, I kind of get outvoted on this one, but I do like sticking with Bama in this matchup. I think they're just the more well-rounded team. They're only giving up like 42% from the field, which is insane. And if I'm not sure if Marquette's faced that kind of defense, I know they've played in the Big East all year, but this is obviously going to be an even game. It could go either way. So in that case, I think I tend to favor defense a little more.
Well, we're going with America's pick because the Golden Eagles, man, they represent America. America.
Patriotism right there.
Yep. All right. Texas Gonzaga.
Texas.
This game. Texas and Gonzaga, this is going to be a very fun game to watch. But as Ryan said, I like Texas as well. They have Marcus Carr, one of the best players in the nation. Texas is very well-rounded, both offensively and defensively. Gonzaga, the reason why they're a 3 seed instead of a 2 or a 1 seed is because their offense is so prolific and dominant, but their defense holds them back, and they're not very well-rounded. Otherwise, they would be a 1 seed probably the way they play offense. Will?
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I think before we were saying Texas easy. I mean, yeah, I think this could turn into a multiple possession victory for Texas.
All right. National championship. Always on a Monday for some reason. Always really late. That's super convenient
Always
for us
really
adults.
inconvenient, like everything else.
Yeah. Hey, but we're committed. This podcast is committed. We're going to be up. We're going to be watching it no matter what. Screaming kids or not. Speaking for myself and for our producer, Eric. All right. So, Texas. We've been saying this all along. Super well-rounded team. They're just unbelievable. They are not afraid of anybody. They've beaten Kansas twice this past week. They won the Big 12 championship. And just to pull this up here, looking at a 2 versus 2, a couple of seed facts here. Villanova's 44-point win over Oklahoma in the 2016 Final Four marked the third meeting between 2 seeds. The others, 1995 Arkansas defeated North Carolina, and 2012 Kansas defeated Ohio State. Now, the summaries overall, they both kind of match up with what we've been talking about. Texas's weakness being three-point shooting and not drawing a lot of fouls so they don't get to the free throw line a lot. However, as we've said time and time again now, elite offense, Marcus Carr against Tyler Kolek, that's going to be a great individual matchup. Their 2 best players, both great guards, but Marcus Carr and the rest of the Texas team, I think, is going to lead Texas to victory. I think they're going to win on a last-second jump shot. It's going to be tied, and I think they're going to hit mid-range floater in the lane to win it.
Damn, that's a prediction, man.
Yeah.
Like down to the last bucket.
Yeah, man. That's what I think. What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree. I think it's going to be a really close game, obviously, throughout. I would love to see this game, and I really hope it happens. I think it would be
selfishly, we all hope it happens.
Yeah. No, I think it would be a really high-scoring game, which is something you don't normally see in the final. So it's something I'm looking forward to. I'm thinking like 76, 71, something like that.
All right, Ryan.
I mean, definitely this could be a crazy matchup. I know I'd love to see a 2 seed. I know it's definitely been a couple years, I guess, since that happened. So I know it's definitely a little unlikely this matchup could happen. We obviously hope it does. I know Texas, all around pretty good team. Marquette, great ball handling. I guess I'd probably say Texas overall. And I think it's probably going to be 86 to, I guess, 83. I'm going to say they're going to win off a 3.
All right. I'm going to just, for the sake of picking a tiebreaker for all of us, kind of meet in the middle. And I'm going to say Texas wins 78 to 76. Will had it in the mid-70s. Kush had it 80s.
A little inflated.
I
want a good game.
Here we go.
Cut down
Look
the
at
nets.
that. Texas is going to cut
baby.
down those nets in Houston.
Houston.
Longhorns, baby. Hope you all enjoyed what we had to say here. Hope you take to heart the research, the dedication, the fandom that we have for this March Madness. We've been following college basketball before the tournament started. We've liked college basketball for a long time. We really enjoy bringing our friendship and our analysis and insights to you all. So definitely like, share, and subscribe our channel. We're on Patreon, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe and like. We also have now, newly, thanks to our great producer, Eric. Podcasts on Apple and Spotify. So if you are listening in the car, listening doing the dishes, whatever you're doing, if you can't watch it, there's an audio only option. No excuses not to go ahead and take a listen. Watch all the way through. Share with family and friends. You guys have any final thoughts?
Don't forget to fill out your brackets. I think most of them are. I think they're all due on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday by noon.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think the first game to kick off is Maryland, West Virginia, just in time for everyone to be at work.
Fear the Turtle.
Fear the Turtle, baby.
Under Armour. Right here. Plank.
Let's go, Nike.
Kevin Plank. All right. Enjoy the tourney. Peace.
Peace.